Broad daylight, an alleyway in the capital city. Royal guards arrive at the scene, only to witness a blinding burst of magical energy. Whoever cast it vanishes, leaving the guards with a terrifying realization. There is a hidden mage operating in the city whose power rivals the king's. Finding this mage is a matter of national security for the kingdom of Averilion. The founding nobles built a formidable empire, but the current generation of heirs is untested. The kingdom's defense relies on noble families whose children have become soft and entitled. No one embodies this decline better than Lucien Valvin, second son of Duke Garrick, and the punchline of the capital. Lucien skips sword practice, ignores his magical studies, and racks up massive debts, earning the open disgust of his father. Behind closed doors, this behavior is encouraged. Lucien's stepmother, Morgana, actively coddles him. She quietly pays off his gambling debts and shields him from discipline, ensuring he remains a lazy, marginalized figure in the eyes of the royal court. 15 years ago, Morgana poisoned Lucien's birth mother. She desperately needed to eliminate any legitimate threat to her own bloodline, ensuring her eldest son Roland would inherit the Duke's title without contest. Even as a child, Lucien understood the math of his environment. If he displayed even a fraction of his innate magical genius, Morgana would recognize him as a threat and have him assassinated. The worthless waste persona is a 15-year survival strategy. Every drunken night and failed test is carefully constructed psychological armor, keeping him alive in a hostile household until he gathers enough strength to exact his revenge. The King of Averilion knows his military foundation is cracking. With a massive royal tournament approaching, he orders his elite guards to conduct secret, violent shadow tests on the noble heirs to measure their actual combat readiness. During these infiltrations, the royal guards target Lucien. He happens to possess a starry energy crystal, an incredibly rare artifact that amplifies a user's magical output by a factor of 10. The king sends his most lethal S-class assassin directly into Lucien's bedroom. The objective is to steal the crystal, apply fatal pressure, and see if the notoriously useless playboy breaks under the threat of immediate death. Lucien barely gets out of bed. He projects a high-level binding spell that stops the elite killer cold. He demands she leave the crystal or die in the room, all while maintaining the bored, irritated tone of a spoiled aristocrat. The assassin reports back to the palace in total disbelief. Even with her own abilities artificially boosted tenfold by the crystal, she couldn't break his hold. The capital's biggest joke is secretly an unpredictable powerhouse. A cover story only holds value if it survives contact with the enemy. Subduing a royal assassin without ever dropping his arrogant facade proves Lucien possesses absolute emotional and tactical control under extreme pressure. Armed with this intelligence, the king makes his move. He issues a sudden royal decree, drafting both of Duke Valvin's sons, including the supposedly magicless Lucien, into the Cathedral Square magic arena to compete for Princess Eilet's hand in marriage. The atmosphere in the arena is suffocating. The kingdom's elite pack the stands, and when Lucien steps onto the field, they openly laugh. His own father orders him to surrender to avoid embarrassing the family name on a national stage. The ceremonial duels end abruptly. The massive northern barbarian warriors arrive. They storm the pristine field, brushing past the guards and demanding the right to compete against Averelion's finest. The barbarians raise the stakes immediately. If the king refuses their challenge, or his champions lose, they will launch a three-kingdom war and divide Averelion's rich lands between them. Averelion's top knights and mages step up to defend their soil, and they fail. The barbarian champions deploy armor that absorbs magic, casually crushing the kingdom's highest-ranking nobles and leaving the king out of options. The illusion of Averelion's military superiority collapses in minutes. When ceremonial titles and inherited wealth meet actual violent opposition, the structure shatters. Only raw, tested capability can prevent the kingdom from falling. As the foreign champions slaughter Averelian's defenders and demand the king's surrender, Lucian stays perfectly still on the sidelines. He just watches his peers fall, making no move to intervene. This chart shows why Lucian is waiting. The current prize for winning is the title of Prince Consort, located at the very bottom of the hierarchy. It is a ceremonial position with no command over the military and no power to challenge Morgana's influence. The king observes that the current rewards, gold and a marriage, fail to motivate the only man capable of stopping the onslaught. To force Lucian's hand, the king discards the traditional prizes and offers the victor a seat on the royal council and command of the royal guard under the new title of Grand Mage. The Grand Mage title changes the legal structure of the kingdom. It bypasses the noble council entirely, granting the holder the exact authority Lucian needs to legally dismantle his stepmother's power and avenge his mother. With the contract finalized, the long act ends. Lucian steps into the arena, leaving his family in total shock as the playboy drops his mask. The barbarian prince launches a combination of fire and wind magic. Lucian barely moves. With a single calm hand gesture, he neutralizes the attack, overpowering the foreign champion in seconds and saving the crown. Lucian won the kingdom by letting everyone think he was losing. He endured a decade and a half of public humiliation, knowing that real power is quiet, patient, and strikes only when the victory is absolute.